Welcome to this episode of our podcast, Behind the Lab. Today, we will be discussing the hype around rosemary oil in hair care products. Joining me today is an expert in the field of hair. Please welcome our guest, Leah, who is a professional mixologist at Righteous Roots Labs with over 10 years of experience in the industry.
Thank you for having me.
So let's dive right into it. There's been a lot of talk about rosemary oil and its benefits for hair. Can you tell us what makes rosemary oil so special?
Definitely. Rosemary oil has a lot of benefits for hair, including promoting hair growth, preventing hair loss, and even reducing dandruff.
Okay, now that's really interesting. So, what's the science behind these benefits?
Well, rosemary oil contains a compound which has been shown to have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. It also increases blood circulation to the scalp, which can stimulate hair growth.
Wow, that's a lot of benefits.
Additionally, rosemary oil has been shown to have antimicrobial properties, which can help reduce dandruff and other scalp irritations.
So, is rosemary oil effective for all hair types?
Yes, rosemary oil is generally considered safe and effective for all hair types. It's especially beneficial for those with dry or damaged hair, as it can help restore moisture and promote healthy growth.
More growth? That's always good. We were talking earlier before the show about Righteous Roots RX and how it contains rosemary oil as one of its main ingredients. Can you tell us more about it and how it's used?
I sure can. Oh, wait, Brenda just came back from lunch. She works very closely with the line. How about I let her tell you more about Righteous Roots?
Well, hello there, Brenda. Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me. It's my pleasure.
So, Leah and I have been taking somewhat of a deep dive into all of the hype about rosemary oil, and she mentioned that you can tell us a bit more about Righteous Roots.
Oh yeah, Righteous Roots RX. Well, where do I start? It's a hair oil that contains a blend of natural ingredients, including rosemary oil, Jamaican black castor oil, and peppermint oil, to name a few. In short, these ingredients work to promote hair growth and soothe scalp issues.
Wow, okay.
I have to mention another one of its active ingredients, tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is a well-known anti-itch treatment and one of my personal favorites because for some reason when my hair is in braids, I don't know why, but the braids make my scalp itch. Righteous Roots RX soothes the itch on contact. Instant relief.
Wow.
Speaking of which, coily customers should try using it to take down their braids. It literally unlocks the hair, so you will have a lot less hair fall, while some of our straight to wavy customers love to use it as a hot oil treatment and to scrunch out the crunch before leaving the house.
That's not common for a single hair product to be so versatile for all hair types.
Well, Righteous Roots RX and its rosemary are beneficial for all hair types.
You only need 2 or 3 drops for those of you with fine to wavy hair. If your hair feels oily, then you've used too much, which is fine if you're oiling right before you wash your hair. Some people refer to that as reverse hair washing.
Wow, okay. Well, we can see why the oil has been voted #1 at the Naturally Curly Awards for 3 years in a row. So, in your opinion, is rosemary oil just all hype? Or is it the real deal?
I definitely think that rosemary oil is the real deal when it comes to hair care. The science behind its benefits is solid, and it's been used in hair care for centuries.
Well, there you have it, folks. Straight from the expert's mouth, rosemary oil is the real deal. Thank you so much for joining us today, Leah and Brenda, stepping in last minute for us.
No problem. Thank you as well.
Thank you for having me.
It was a pleasure to have you both on the show.
It was great to be here.
And for listening to this entire podcast. We would like to gift you with a promo code to save 20% at checkout. Go to righteousroots.net, add your products to the cart, and use promo code podcast1. Once again, that's promo code podcast1. See you on the next episode of Behind the Lab.